The internet is jam-packed with nutrition information, much of it contradictory, some of it confusing, and a lot of it's hard to follow. But when it comes to longevity, one thing is clear: the world's blue zones have it figured out. Hi there, I'm Dr. Michael Kay, the founder of the Center for Functional Health, and today I want to talk about what the world's blue zones, the areas where people live the longest, all have in common. And this is a longer conversation, actually. So in trying to determine the magic formula that gave these areas such long and healthy lives, researchers discovered some important commonalities. They include lots of movement. The Blue Zone residents don't rely on gym memberships. Instead, their lifestyles incorporate plenty of natural movement, like walking to the market or harvesting a garden. They have strong social connections. Strong social and family support is important in the Blue Zones. In all Blue Zone regions, family ties often remain strong throughout the circle of life. They have healthy ways to cope with stress. People in the Blue Zones aren't immune from stress. However, researchers noted that they often use healthy ways of coping, like reaching out for support within their community, mindfulness, meditation, and also finding joy in everyday activities. They have a sense of purpose, whether it be through religion, family, work, or a sense of purpose can help them live longer. In fact, researchers have found that feeling that your life has purpose can add 7 years to your life. Next, they eat a healthy, nutrient-dense diet. Nutrition is a key component of lifestyle, so it's not surprising that common nutritional habits are shared by all Blue Zone regions. Plant-forward diets, high quality and locally raised animal proteins, and very low processed foods are the key. Healthy fats are staples, and even moderate amounts of red wine is part of their everyday diet. So if your goal is to live to 100, mine's 110, and has been my goal since I was 23, you'll have to embrace a healthy lifestyle. There are underlying commonalities with people who are healthy in their old age. And here are some of the commonalities that the researchers found in the diets of people who live longest all over the world. They eat a plant-forward diet. Now, while they're not vegetarian, people who live in the world's blue zones, they eat a very plant-forward diet. In my opinion, there's some nuance to this. See, when it comes to animal protein, it's always quality over quantity. Local free-range meats and wild-caught fish is the key. Also in the Blue Zones, they eat very few processed foods. Food is fresh and local with very little to no processed food to be found within these regions. Instead of candy, for example, they might have strawberries with honey. They place an importance on eating food that is native to the land that they live on and eating in tune with the seasons. They eat to satiety, not fullness, so that's the difference. Blue Zone residents know the difference between eating until they're full and eating until they don't feel hungry anymore. In fact, the Okinawans have a name for this. They call it hara-hachi-bu. I hope I didn't damage that sentence too much. Wherein they cease eating when they find that they're full, about 80%. Moderate drinking. Blue Zone residents drink a moderate amount of alcohol, never to excess. I feel alcohol should be once in a while consumption, though. It shouldn't be all the time or every week. So here are some key dietary takeaways. Follow a protein and plant-forward diet. Choose quality protein, focus on fiber, and add some plants. Vegetables, fruits, and legumes often have high fiber content, which lowers your risk of heart disease. Next, eat fresh, seasonal produce. Numerous studies confirm the positive impact of eating fresh produce and plenty of legumes on mortality. Look for seasonal selections. Go to your local farmer's market, and it's a great place to shop. Think about brightly colored produce, and particularly those that contain plenty of antioxidants which can fight inflammation and reduce the risk of many diseases. Next, eat plenty of healthy fats. Many Blue Zones use extra virgin olive oil, which is high in monounsaturated fats, which can reduce inflammation. Those living in places like Greece and Italy consume a lot of fatty fish like mackerel, which is high in omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3 fatty acids have numerous health benefits, including reducing inflammation. Next, eat whole foods as much as possible. Whenever possible, choose whole foods over processed foods. Shopping the outer aisles of the grocery store is one way to limit overly processed foods. Next, choose proteins carefully. Local free-range chicken, beef, lamb, or pork, and wild-caught fish is key. Blue zone diets often contain a lot of beans as well, which isn't surprising given their many health benefits. However, in my opinion, I would focus more on animal protein versus having lots of beans. Fermented foods are also a staple. Fermented foods like yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, and kimchi are all common in the blue zone diets. These probiotic-rich foods support gut health by providing beneficial bacteria that aid digestion, strengthen the immune system, and may even improve mood and mental health. Well, I hope you embrace some of these wonderful and healthy lifestyles. You want to stay healthy, you want to stay strong. There's nuance to nutrition. Love speaking about this topic. If you have any questions, post them below, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care.